Hello, it's April. I know it's been a while since I posted here. And I hope to get back into the dedication and devotion of the channel. I have a few cards here from the palm readers cards. So on the bottom we have the heart line. The heart line being the curvature here at the top line. It's a number 23, which is a 5. This is for your mental heart line. If the heart line runs straight across the palm and does not curve towards the finger, it indicates you find it hard to express your deepest feelings, you yearn to be loved and desired. Mine does curve up, even though expressing myself was not always easy for me in this reality. I am working towards that. Then we have the Sumerian crease, and that is this across this line here, right where your thumb joins. Whatever hand you want to do it on. They always show it on the right hand. This is a number 50, so we got another 5. 5, 5. This is created when the heart and the head line become a single line. Therefore, your logic and emotions become intertwined. This indicates you have a complex emotional life. Well, no wonder why mine is barely existent. We are getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. Which hand to read? Number 3. And then I have 96. So we have 369, the Tesla code here. And both of those are instructional. And then we have 5, 5. So there has been a change and an ending brought in to the family chain. The family chain, I'm going to read that one first. The family chain is a chain-like line found where the thumb joins to the palm. If this line is heavily chained, this instigates strong emotional family ties. Oh, it's this one right here. This is the line. Oh, if the line is thin and unchained, it shows a lack of emotional family involvement. The family chain is read from the first finger side of the thumb, and often the line is heavily chained at the start but gradually turns into a thin line. This indicates you're gradually becoming less emotionally tied to your family. And then we have which hand to read. There are different thoughts on this matter. Both hands play great importance, but one is dominant and one is passive. The left hand usually represents your private side, showing your hopes and dreams, whereas the right hand represents how you present yourself to others, how you interact with the outside world on a day-to-day basis. So basically, this is the sun and this is the moon. Feminine, masculine. I thought that would be a fun start. Sorry, I stutter sometimes when reading. I get ahead of myself and I try to read words that are not there. That has always been the case. These ones will come out in a minute. I'm not there yet. Now we're going to go to some beautiful oracle from the Super Attractor deck. My two affirmations decks helped me out of a huge funk and slump in my life. I thought that it was only because I became a single parent that I needed all this information of how to be a better person, but it was not. It was everything I had ever ignored in my whole life coming crashing down around my reality. All the things that I had placed in the shadow, all the ways I ignored myself, all the ways I pretended I was okay. A lifelong secrets of hiding and shame came up to the forefront. Now this is coming in reverse, and I don't usually take these in reverse at all. I don't have to fear my fear. I can use it as a way to get closer to love. Something is trying to tell me I'm still far away from love. When I connect to the spirit realm, I open the door to receive divine guidance, clear direction, and great wisdom. It's great that they both have the same tree in here. The stars. This one was, these stars are red. So these stars are the ones that were the great traumas that I was talking about, that I had hid. And now they're coming into the regular twinkle of a star at night. So there is growth here. This was the blood moon or the red moon or the pink moon. And now we are going into, so this one would be like an active masculine movement, and then we have the feminine side over here too. It's all coming into balance with the yin and the yang of the self. There has been mountains to climb here. There has been triumphs and tribulations that have changed as you've gone through the pain of self. I don't have to fear my fear. What did I just do? I just shuffled my deck upside down and backwards, so we're gonna go with it. can't change it now. How do you like it now? I don't know how that one goes. That's the only line in that song I know. Thank you for your patience with me. I love you. Thank you for your understanding and allowance of me having my own path, me having my own ups and downs, me trying to balance out my purity to come into that feminine color. It's highlighted again here on the bottom. Bringing the purity back to my femininity with the cycles of the moon and the sun. Allowing the sun to shine through the darkness. It's funny that this sun is in the darkness because that doesn't exist. When the sun is shining, there is light, there is not dark. I never noticed that before. This is a dance with your purity. This is allowing yourself to radiate even in the darkness. Bringing in okay. Excuse me. Standing in I just got up today and started, so I'm sorry about my disheveledness, but this is how life goes. Anybody pretending that they are perfect all the time is pretending. I am no longer pretending I am a perfect person. My hidden emotions brought me to a place. Let me tell you. My hidden emotions brought me to a place of dominance and control and manipulation. My purity brought me to a place of understanding I had a cycle that I needed to close where an outside energy was playing in my shadows. Yeah. Playing trickster on my path of dark and light. Look how many wolves are in this. 7 wolves. There's only 5. Sorry, there's only 5. One day I'll be able to count. Okay. So there has been all you have been able to see is the X path in the dark and the X path in the light. This comes together as an X. There is a triangle pointing up and there is a triangle pointing down that are asking for integration so that you can be an astral being. These shadow elements, these trickster elements are to help you strip back who you are. This is a 14 and this is a 7. So you have to pull everything out. Pull everything off around you of who you are. We have 7, 7 on the bottom here. for me, we know this is mastery, mastering the divine space, mastering an understanding of how we achieve our personal divinity. There is contrast here. We are trying to move into the golden sun. We are being given downloads about the sacral space and how to bring those nuggets of information into a more pure light. As we are given a choice and a chance at a new opportunity. This new opportunity brings you into a circle of friends that is for your highest consciousness and growth. And you can use your intuition to express with this circle. So this is going to be a group of people that you can telepathically communicate with over I'm calling you on the phone, or I'm texting you. Oh, sorry, nobody calls on the phone anymore. Or I'm texting you, or whatever trendy new kids app shit there is, because I don't do any of that. This is putting down all of society's gimmicks and things that are causing the consciousness to degrade even further. So the 1 minute apps and the snippets and the Snapchat and whatever, all this stuff that is just like quick fix. This is not that. This is real relationships with real substance and real consciousness that are going to flourish into beautiful lifelong connections. And there we are, wearing that downward triangle, bringing the shadow of the downward triangle into action. These two triangles that I was talking about, that's how you mentally astral travel in your Merkaba. Your Merkaba is a triangle downwards and a triangle upwards that overlap. Now we have the upward facing triangles on this one. They want to overlap. When they do overlap, you'll get an open door. And this open door will be to the cosmos. It's how you travel around the galaxy without leaving the comfort of your own home. It's how you see what is the truth of the galaxy and how we are all one. There is a new understanding of how you are held. This tiny little rope is holding her up, held within the thread of the galaxy. Now maybe you can see why I had to take a time out, because my terminology from last time I posted has jumped into a space of new understanding. Okay, oh yes, hi, I take that. So I have one card here that the universe is trying to assist you. Here's that upward facing triangle again. And if I look close enough, I can see like a bee right here, or a winged creature, and a face right here. I see faces and everything though, so. This is calmness, purity, innocence. This is it Uranus? Expansion. Uranus is Aquarius, which is what we're moving into right now. Well, we've already moved in there, back and forth a little bit. And then we have death in reverse. So death in reverse is rebirth. All of these steps are activating your rebirth into this next epoch. The understanding of the age of Aquarius, the understanding of air energy, the understanding of the quick movement of the mental space, the understanding of the interconnectedness of our own mental space. Understanding that we do not need the devices to communicate. Giving our physical vessels the appreciation and elevation of consciousness that we have came to this dense planet to assist. No, I need another card. So now I'm going to take the Temperance and the Ace of Pentacles and see what the new pure balance is bringing in. Can I please see what this balance is bringing into the real world? We got the Emperor on the bottom. Just one card, please. One card. The rebirth again. It is bringing in the confidence to spread your wings in a dangerous situation, to step foot into the new idea of who you are. Excuse me. This is also a double down. This is this here. Same card, Seven of Swords. So this is understanding that even though it looks dangerous, you just wait for the proper opportunity to be able to spread your wings. Now what do we have between the frozen emotions and the new perspective? What energy is the frozen emotions and the new perspective bringing into light? New opportunity to move past. There's the Emperor. The height of the masculine power within. Stability. This has to do with eclipse time. So right now, if you're seeing this video after this eclipse season that we're in right now, then it would be for the next eclipse season. The eclipses happen in the fall and in the spring. in October, November, and in April, May. Every year we have an eclipse, in 2 eclipses in each of those 2 seasons. In between these eclipses, we have a space of time that still replicates the same signature of the energy of the eclipse up to 6 months prior. So as we were rolling into this October, 14th eclipse, we were still feeling the energies of the first eclipse in April. I only want 1 card. I thought it was 1. What goes in between the 7 of Voices and the 6 of Voices? This is taking a step back to be able to see the trick and go in a calmer direction. This is being able to stay balanced in the light and the dark, because you are half each of these beings. You are, no matter how much you want to say, I am love and light, I am only love and light, I am, you are half dark. That's what us humans are. We are half light and we are half dark. And the whole trick is to find the balance. There is going to be fast-moving information coming in about the trickster energy or about the guidance from the universe. This is somebody that has wisdom and knowledge. This is somebody that has been overseeing this project. This is somebody that comes in with precise, pinpoint preciseness. This is someone who can spot the target from far away. So maybe you're coming into the understanding of seeing how these patterns and cycles played out in your life and how they can play out in the lives of others around you. Now, these downloads about this rebirth. How is Ra assisting our downloads for sacral purity in this rebirth of our psyche? Because the moth is on there. The moth is the psyche. It is emerging from the mental space. Can I have 1 card, please? Ooh, the High Priestess wanted to come out there. So I have the 6 of Pentacles. This is to bring the balance. To bring the balance in right here. To bring the balance into the womb space. To bring the purity back into the womb space. To bring the emotion back into the womb space. So that your psychic gifts can be online. And what you're left with is the ability to come into union with a partner that will... So this is, for me, this cup is 2 people. 1 person has 5 cups, and 1 person has 5 cups. So usually 1 person is disappointed and 1 person is disappointed. But they find out when they put these 2 cups together, they have this unique pattern of colorful action that allows neither of them to be disappointed, because that color fills each of the cups. That color fills each of the cups. This color fills each of the cups, and so on. So these chakra colors these 5 chakra, so it's the throat, the heart, the sacral, the solar plexus, and the root. Even I said these 2 backwards because that's me. That's what I tend to do. Are bringing that both of these people have this. This one is a little bit jumbled up, but that's okay. Each of these, this is a reflection of these colors. This person is a reflection of what you have done, the work you have done on yourself. And by sharing these 5 chakras, you'll be able to move into, I have the sun on the bottom, the sun on the top, and the devil on the bottom. The devil not always meaning bad energy. The devil meaning what you were bound to that wasn't allowing you to see your light. There is a beautiful transformation coming in. That transformation allows you to share your growth of consciousness, because this is 1st dimension, 2nd dimension, 3rd dimension, 4th dimension, 5th dimension. Coming into that 5th dimension, dimensional character. Because you've done the work through the shadows. You've balanced out the light and the dark. You're accepting the way that you had to see yourself as both to come into the understanding of your full happiness and share that happiness with another person who shows up with cups that may have been the same disappointing life's lessons or hardships or misunderstandings that you have gone through. And then when you get from the 10, you go to the 1, being able to see love from a new understanding of happiness, from a new understanding of action, wholeness, movement. Okay, so I have a little bit of these fortune teller cards. They're the same as the palm cards, but we'll see. We'll see for timeline. We'll see for what information we can get. I got told no on the timeline because there's an energy in me still that that doesn't allow me to participate in my full light. There's still an energy in me that doesn't allow me to participate in my full light. I just had to say that again in case anybody else is having a situation where they're feeling hard or bad on themselves because they're not elevating along the spiritual path as they'd like to be, because there is a cycle of family patterning that needs to be untangled. Are we going to move through this cycle by the end of the year? Ask again later. Are we going to meet this other person to share cups with by the end of this year without fail? is the information we receive from the owl helping us meet this person? Perhaps. Does it actually have anything to do with an emperor, or is that just math? Does it actually have something to do with an emperor? Don't beat on it. I would say that's a no. So this emperor is just the masculine archetype? Maybe. These downloads that Ra are giving us while we sleep, is that for purity? Not possible. These downloads that we're getting from Ra, is that for action forward? Yes, definitely. Sorry you couldn't see that, or if it was off screen. Is this rebirth happening in before the eclipse season next year? No. Is this rebirth happening within a year? You must be having a laugh. Is this rebirth happening in a day? Ask me closer to the time. I don't know the time. Is this new opportunity bringing in the rebirth? It is certain. So that new opportunity, this new circle of friends, this new heightened consciousness, when you take action towards whatever it is in the real world, is when you express to the world the truth of who you really are, instead of the family dynamic, the family patterning, the traumatic emotions that you may have, without even understanding, been perpetuating into societal norm. I love you. This is what I have for today. I'm going to leave it here. Remember, you don't have to fear your fear. You can use it to get closer to love. And they want you to connect to the spirit world. When I connect to the spirit realm, I open a door to receive divine guidance, clear direction, and great wisdom. Have the courage to move forward, no matter what feels like it's standing in your way. And if you wanted to hear my voice crunch and kringle right there, yep, that's because I'm talking to myself too. I love you. Take care.